But fuck y'all people in relationships. Not like y'all directly, but it's like there's so many jokes, so many like there's like this constant like pressure of dating, you know? Like it's okay to be single. It's fine, and it is at times just an option. I'm not kidding,
bro.
Because sometimes it is like it is annoying. Because it's like I'm focusing on this, but like
you're giving off single vibes, bro. Oh my god, this is so sad, bro. Like it's okay, she's coming. You'll find her.
No,
you'll find her,
bro. Right now,
bro, it's a matter of time. Okay.
Oh my god, I'll kill myself real quick.
Nah, but you were saying
no, but it's just like it's so annoying.
But the pressure doesn't come from people that are dating. It's you, like you're doing that to yourself.
Yeah. But it's like just the world, people in general. It's like, who are you seeing? Like,
that's just
how long have you been single for? It's like, bro, get off my dick.
That's just how we've been doing things, and it's more like
but even
a survival
right now,
thing. You do realize that, right? Because the human race needs to reproduce, and
chill out.
No, but that's true though. Our brains are wired.
Yeah, also back then you were hunting for food. You're not doing that now. You go into a shop, you get something to eat. So chill out with your.
But it's the same
we've
logic.
Evolved.
It's the same logic, but it's different than hunting for food. Like this one is like in the core of any
like,
animals.
But it's like even a lot of things, like a lot of people still make fun of like people who are virgins, or like there's just like a constant.
Who's making fun of that?
No, bro. In high school, there's
who made fun of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like wait, I don't know if I want to talk about this.
I mean,
I don't really want to talk about it.
okay. Well, okay, go ahead. Go.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
No, but like I get what you're saying, but I feel like it's funny because the pressure is real though. Like whenever you see a post on social media, a bunch of times like in the comments, there's a bunch of like single people saying, "Oh, like jokingly, oh like stop like showing us your love. Oh, I feel so shitty. I'm single," and it's like like you get the sense that people really do kind of feel that pressure to be in a relationship, but I feel like it's a mental thing. Like it's on an individual level. Like people in a couple don't judge people that aren't in a couple. I do that to you, but like it's like I'm kidding. Kidding.
Are you?
I mean, like, do I think I'm better than you? Yeah, but like it's not.
Where did this come from? No, but it's just like even if I were to say I don't want, like right now I don't want to date, you're like, no, it's because you can't. It's like, no, like right now, even if I were to start a relationship, right, I'm leaving in 6 months, might fuck off for a year, then like you can't create a stable relationship, and it's like it's a bunch of things. It's not just we're here, or at least me, I don't want to be dating just to have fun, you know? So it's like,
first of all, long distance works okay.
You
had
an end goal.
It can work.
You had an end goal. If you
what do you mean end goal?
Like, I don't think you could just like be long distance relationship and you're like you actually don't have a plan to how you'll ever like.
I didn't have an end goal. I didn't want to come to France.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
You
My
thought
dad
you were moving to France before you moved to France.
Okay.
Right, for university.
Yeah, but I didn't want to stay in uni in France though. That would have been like 1 year here, and then I wanted to go with y'all to wherever we were going, and then circumstances made me come here.
Yeah, but after you would still find a way to.
I don't know.
Man, you're courageous.
I don't.
For me, if I were to do long distance, I would need an end goal.
So yeah, I don't necessarily. I mean, yeah, obviously it's better to know like, oh, in a year we're going to the same uni, we're gonna live in the same country, but I feel like it can work as long as you see each other from time to time.
Yeah, it can.
It'll work.
No, but yeah, it's just that there's so many times where like you just feel like a certain judgment from people. It's like like why are you single? As if it's like
The aunties,
if
bro.
it's like a disease.
Okay, and especially in our culture, bro, there like
It's like
it's the first thing they ask you.
I'm 18. You want me to get like her? Like, you want me to have children already?
In Angola, for sure. Like as soon as you go to a family meeting, like I mean, it's not only Angola. I feel like that's
No, it's
everywhere.
everywhere.
That's everywhere for sure.
Yeah.
Like the auntie, like immediately, oh, are you dating? Oh, who is she? Mm-hmm.
They see you talk about a girl, it could just be like a friend, and they stick her name in like every conversation.
Bro, okay, like I'm actually going off topic here. I'm sorry if people were liking this. I don't care about y'all. No, but the other day in Lille, I was with him, and something.
Don't say who.
What?
You didn't explain.
I was with him, and I'm going.
No, yeah, but they went to Lille for like in.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we went to Lille to see some friends, and we just spent a few days, a weekend or whatever. And while we were walking, we were going to the cinema. We saw two beautiful girls passing by, and just a little bit of context, like people, we hear about like women complaining of like men catcalling them, and just how hard it is to be a woman. And as guys, we don't really get it, right?
Cuidado.
No, I know. I'm gonna be careful.
I got catcalled. I know what it's like.
No. I'm gonna be careful what I'm
and
saying.
also,
but-
Jose doesn't look at women, okay?
No, but like we can't really get it because we're guys. Like it never happened to us. And what I understood that day is that when girls are with us, that never happens to them because they're around guys. But that day, what happened was we were walking. Those two girls came by, and first of all, a guy stopped them. He was like, "Oh, cuties, come here. You look so good. Come talk to me." Like he was drunk, walking like super. I don't know. Like he wasn't okay. And the girls like looked at him. They stopped. They were super nice, but like I could sense that they were scared. Right? They're like, yeah. And they tried to leave. They left. First thing we were with two girls, and I was like, damn, is that like what's like to be a girl? Like it's crazy because I've never seen it like that. And later that day, we go to the supermarket because we wanted to buy something. Those two girls again passed by.
Huge coincidence.
Yeah,
You found the
that was
same
crazy.
two girls.
They were
bro.
following y'all. Like,
Yeah, probably. But
okay.
again, two guys stopped them. They're like, "Oh, cuties, come on, give me your number. You know you want to. You're super cute." They were like, "I'm sorry, like it's late. We don't want to do anything. We don't want your numbers, blah blah." They're like, "Just give me your number." They were like, "I'm sorry, I actually don't want to." And they were like, "You're bitches. I'm sorry, you're bitches, but you're still cute." And they left. It's like, what the hell?
So you're saying this all go down, and you don't have the balls.
Look, that's
I didn't hear none of this, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I would
Like,
have fought. Right?
I stopped.
You should've.
Ask him the first time, like the first encounter. I stopped and they just continued walking because I felt the need to stay there just in case anything happened. Like I didn't feel safe for them, and this is why I wanted to talk about it. It's like we can't understand what it's like to be a woman, obviously, but in that moment, I was like, God damn, I wouldn't want to live in a world where every time I go out, I have to deal with this shit. And I have a sister, right? And like in my, the only thing I could think of was my sister. And I was like, wow, how do they live in a world where men are so shitty and treat them like that, you know? I don't know if I would be able to, like, it's actually annoying. And yeah, I don't know, I actually just wanted to
should
bring
have
it up.
fought, bro. You should throw hands, bro.
No, but
I just felt like I needed to bring it up because it's crazy. Like, I've never actually experienced it like that, you know?
It's an unfortunate reality, but like practically all women go through that. And a lot of time, on a daily basis, it could happen, you know, and we really can't get what it's like. And it's funny because, like, you mentioned that, but, you know, when they're walking with a guy,
Yeah,
they'll
exactly.
directly associate, oh, she's with her boyfriend or whatever.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah. But then when they're alone,
And it's like, what if they're a lesbian, you know? Like, why are you just assuming she's straight? Why are you assuming she wants to?
I think those are the types of guy that'll maybe think in their mind, oh, she's a lesbian, but I can get her.
The thing is, the other day I saw a video on TikTok, and my first reaction was, she's overreacting. What the hell? She was explaining like it's a woman, a mother that was going to the car with her son, and a guy approached her, and she started shaking, and right after
The guy approached his mother.
approached the lady that was with her kid, and they were entering a car, and she like started recording on TikTok after, just explaining the situation and showing that she was shaking and she was scared. It's like, God damn, she's overreacting. And right after, like, it wasn't actually her video, it was like a cut, somebody explaining the situation. And the person explained it in a way that I was like, yeah, like, we don't understand it. But in a world where women are constantly being sexually assaulted, things are happening to them, it's normal that they react like that. And guys, like, we think that it's okay to just approach and, like, insist and, like, oh, just give me your number, blah, blah. But it's really not. Because in our heads, it's like, oh, I wish a girl came and talked to me and asked for my number. Like that would be so cool. But it's not the same thing because they like when we approach
It happens
them
all the time.
it's
too.
scary in a way. So yeah, I don't know. Like we can,
But-
I guess we can like ask for the numbers, but once you sense that the situation isn't good
Yeah,
for them,
you
just
just-
back off. Like you don't need to be there.
But like it's also I remember I saw this cute girl and I wanted to approach her. But after I was like no. Like I was like I don't want to make her uncomfortable in any way. So after I was just like nah, it's better not. It's better not to go. And after I was just like
Nah,
thinking
that's just you being young.
nah. No, but it's really that thought process because
it is,
like
yeah.
I also wouldn't like want a random guy, even if he might be a good guy, but he's still like a stranger to just walk up to my sister. and be
Exactly,
like,
that's what I was thinking, yeah.
or anybody really. But after I was just like wondering why, because before like that's just how it was. It was like. Hey, like, but before people, they weren't rude about it. Like, you wouldn't call a woman a bitch right after, you know?
Yeah.
They were.
I mean,
I feel like
I don't know.
before
Sure.
there used to be like more. They used to be more like gentlemen, you know, about it. But also, I and after I talked to one of my friends about it, I was like, oh, like, how would you feel if a guy just like approached you? And she said, honestly, like, it would depend. If I would find him cute, then sure. But she said, but also that's just because like I like a confident guy who has the balls to come and talk to me. But if I don't like him, I'll just tell him to fuck off. And
I think
that's
the problem is like guys. At least the two situations that I saw that day, they weren't nice. They weren't like, "Hey, I thought you were very, very attractive. Can I get your number?"
Yeah,
or
it's the
anything
way
like
they
that.
approach
Bro,
it.
they come up to you. They're like, "Give me your number." Like, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're really hot. Give me your number." Like, bro, I don't know you. Chill.
They gotta be more respectful. Like,
Yeah.
approach in a respectful manner, and then if you see that she's not interested, back off, man. It's life, bro.
Hard.
Like, they
There's
feel like
plenty
they're-
of fish in the sea.
I feel like a lot of people think they're entitled to like getting your number or
That's
whatever.
the
bro.
problem. But yeah,
It made me think of the unspoken gym rule. Like
Oh.
never approach a girl at the gym with this.
There's still guys that do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
It's not the place, man.
Ever.
Not the gym, bro.
Gym is just such a weird place. Like you feel a bit vulnerable. You're like, feel you're sweaty, you stink. It's like, nah,
Hey, I don't stink, bro. I don't know
Nah,
what
I'm
you
kidding.
doing at the gym, bro.
I'm working out. You feel me?
But yeah. Power for women.
respect, bro. It's a hard world.
But yeah, it's all the guys out
We're
there. If
gonna
you
get
ever-
a bunch of people in the go. Ah, dude, you should get pussy.
if there are guys out there that ever see like a woman going through that situation, like
Don't directly go, obviously.
yeah, but like
just be cautious.
Be
yeah.
cautious. Like if you can do something to help. I've been in a situation like that before too. I don't know if I was with y'all. I was with Dylan and Miguel. We were. Was I? Yeah. We
Do
went
they
to.
matter in this story?
We were going to a club, and after on our way home, we were like on our scooters, right? And I saw like a group of women. They were walking, and then there was this one guy going behind them, approaching them. He was calling them, and I had gotten my scooter already, but they were still unlocking theirs. So I saw the situation, and I rode like near them while they were going away to make sure like nothing was gonna happen, like just in case, to kind of intimidate the guy. I was looking at him, he saw me, and then after a while he backed off. But yeah, I always try to do what I can to try to help out in those situations.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like in my I hope the girls don't think like I was like
You know,
no, because like there was one guy behind them and
yeah,
then another
yeah,
guy
yeah.
like approaching on his scooter.
You know, I think of that every time when I'm walking. Like, imagine it's at night, I'm walking back home, and there's a girl in front of me. I always try to, like, speed up so I can, like, go around them, because I always feel like they're...
Maybe they're scared,
Yeah,
like
exactly,
you're
yeah.
behind them. Yeah,
And I hate that. Like, it shouldn't be like that, but, yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
But that's
Unfortunately.
yeah. Like I don't. Why do you think there's like this much distrust in the world?
I think things now are more public, and we see the amounts of, like, sexual assault cases and all of that. Before, I don't think it was as public.
But I think it's always happened. To be honest,
we
probably
just
always
don't know
happened.
about it. But, yeah.
No, but even like, I feel like before, but maybe this is just because we live in like a big city. but like you would like know your neighbors, like you would go over, you would maybe have lunch with them just to get like these are the people they live next door to you. Like you could be living next to a serial killer and I wouldn't know right now because I don't speak to my neighbors. And but it's just also it's the same thing as like I don't know these people, like why should I want to get to know them?
Because we get to know people online now, which is a weird dynamic.
No, but even online.
What do you mean even online?
I don't think I've made any friendships online.
No, but that's the thing. You don't necessarily before, bro. If you weren't with your friend in the moment, you couldn't talk to them. Now you can.
True.
So I don't think you need to go get those new friendships in person. So yeah.
Speaking of safety, like a little off topic, but proud moment. There was I don't know if you saw on Ango Portal, but like they were talking about the safest countries for women, and I think it was Rwanda.
Oh no, it wasn't
Africa.
for women, was it?
Yeah, I don't think it was. I think it was just in general.
No, it was for women. Yeah,
okay.
for women tourists or some shit like that. So yeah, it's good to see.
Rwanda,
Rare
shout out
W
Rwanda.
for
Rwanda's doing a really good job economically, politically.
Really? They call it the Singapore of Africa.
Oh.
They are advancing.
Not bon.
Is
jealous?
Yeah, a little.
They're doing
I
a
just want my
very
country
good
to
job.
do
It's
that.
very, Kenya too. They're becoming one of like a big tech city.
What do they do?
They just have like a lot of tech startups that are doing
Innovation,
really well and innovative.
Wasn't that Nigeria?
They're trying to keep up.
Okay. Yeah, but by the way, like speaking of African countries, we're from Angola. For anybody that's new here, we started talking about this before the podcast started, but I want people to be more proud of their country. Like you know how Brazilians wear their T-shirts
Of our country.
Yeah, but I want our people to wear our stuff so that like people get to know the country. It's a beautiful country, bro. Today in school, I was just like looking at pictures that I took of Musulu, of the city in general.
And that's why you be getting zeros, huh? Man's in class just like
I miss my country. It's
Bro, sometimes, and my friends are like, "God damn, where's that? It looks so pretty." Like, yeah, it's my fucking country, bitch.
always.
And,
Whenever I show Musulu, like they're all like, "Oh my god, that's beautiful. I wish I could go there."
Exactly. And the thing is, like, if I showed Maldives or whatever, they'd be like, "Oh, that's Maldives. That's gorgeous." But like the fact that they don't know and yet I don't want to say as beautiful because each country is beautiful in their own way. But no, it's true. But it's also gorgeous, and the fact that it doesn't get as much like I don't know, like it's not representation, but recognition is sad to me. Like I just want it to be at that level.
Yeah, but you know what I think the problem is? We just gotta work on better merch, bro. Like we need to make it a little bit more modern. Like
that's true.
I know it's black, red, and yellow, but we gotta like make.
You can work with it.
Yeah, but like so far the merch. If the merch was nice,
You know. Speaking of the colors, bro, when I show like my friends the Angolan, I don't show it, but like they look it up.
Yeah.
They're like, you know,
that's communist, huh?
yeah. And they're like,
I mean, it was.
Is it just me or?
So it's a little nice about it. Like you're not a communist. And they're like, nah.
No, it was like the past. Like
We were, but you know.
so it's a bit complicated with our colors. But like we'll figure something out, right?
I actually wonder if there's any entrepreneurs like obviously there's entrepreneurs in Angola, but like major with big
Country
plans.
with the most female entrepreneurs.
That I'm proud of. But you know why, man? Like it's not
Okay,
major
nice.
companies,
Yeah.
which is good. But yeah, I wonder if there's like actual big entrepreneurs that have big projects. If you are one, get in contact with us. We're down to help. But
We're resources. They'd be down to help you, maybe.
and yeah, I wonder if there's any like major Angolan trying to do something big, like tech, anything really.
No, this for sure. I follow some people on LinkedIn, like Angolan entrepreneurs that are working, like Ango Casa. I forgot his name. Sorry, but like just working on the real estate, but making it more modern with apps and websites and stuff like that. There's a lot of area for development in Angola, but sometimes there are barriers to entry.
If you're Angolan, you know anybody doing anything, comment.
But yeah, speaking of Angola, going back to that topic of safety, like with gay people, I was kind of wondering, like, Angola is kind of weird for me because I feel like when it comes to like
I know what you're gonna
homophobic people, there are a lot of homophobic people.
And
in
they don't
Angola.
think they're
But-
homophobic, which is crazy.
Yeah, and they deny it. But at
Yeah.
the same time, like I feel like gay people are pretty like present in Angola. And, like you don't get attacked for being gay, like not to that
I
extent.
don't know.
No, you do.
I don't know, because like
We have celebrities
yeah, but
that are
like,
gay. We
they're
have a lot of
celebrities.
Yeah.
nah,
It's
but like
okay.
if it were like a real country that like really didn't hit
The fact
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
it's like Angola's like they don't care if you're homosexual if you make them laugh.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
That's facts, bro.
The thing is, no, I think you're thinking about wait, what's her name? I forgot. Yeah, you know
Biba?
Biba. Like
that's actually those. There's a
What?
TikToker.
oh yeah, there is a few.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, that's true. But yeah, but like just
Titica,
for example,
literally
let's use
transition.
the example of Titica because she's really big. She's for those who don't know, she's a singer and she's trans, right? Yeah. And the people love her songs. Like in the country, it's big.
But she got cut off radio because she was trans.
for example, and so like the country
When?
in itself, she did.
She did.
Like when she did the transition.
I think like
Or
for a while
recently,
she
for a
was.
while.
Now I don't know, but for a while she was. And like it's crazy. It's what you're saying. Like the country in itself isn't necessarily like
Homophobic?
No, isn't necessarily like good with that with the like whole LGBTQ.
It's really
community.
half. There's
I
like
don't
people
know.
that are yeah, they're like homophobic in the way that it's like
But in an innocent way. No, like
they're they're like respectful about it. It's not like they're gonna go up to your face and like,
no, not don't misinterpret my
No,
words.
but-
It's like
yeah,
you know those people that are like, oh, I don't mind homophobic.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah, yeah,
homophobic.
yeah.
I don't mind gay people.
Just don't
as
be
long
around
as you
me.
don't come like
Yeah.
try to date me. You
Which
know?
is homophobic,
Which
but,
is
you know.
homophobic technically.
Technically, it is.
Yes,
Yeah, you were saying
that's what I meant.
yeah, like yeah, it's like or half. It's like they'll accept it like in that way, which is to be honest fine as
Yeah.
long as you don't treat, as long as you're not disrespectful. Who cares if you really accept them or whatever?
I mean,
And
you're
after-
entitled to your opinion.
Huh?
You're
Yeah.
entitled to your opinion. So.
And the other half, I mean, they don't care. They support it.
But
Be
yeah,
whoever
that's
you
true.
want to be.
No,
But,
just-
but all the comments I see, everything is just based around religion. That's it.
It is.
I've
It's
never
a very
seen
religious country.
Yeah, but
So
in
it's normal.
in the States or even like in France or other places where it's not that religious,
It's different. It's
they-
very
they're
different.
just- yeah, but there's like AIDS and all
No,
of
you
that.
know why? Because like the thing here is, Angola is it's like the people, like the money per capita, whatever, isn't necessarily
The GDP per capita.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Sure.
Where
No.
where are you getting what money per capita?
No, because I wanted to. I phrased it wrong. Whatever.
but like, how are you bringing GDP per capita?
No,
talking about
listen.
homosexual?
That's the thing. Since people aren't necessarily big on money in Angola, like at least a big part of the population, they rely more on Jesus, on God, on going to church, right? So they're very strong in like religion. So like the Bible says this, I follow this. Here, people have since people have the minimum conditions, I don't think obviously a big part of people here are religious. That's not what I'm saying. But I think they follow maybe less to the book religion. I don't know if that makes sense. But
Angola, they also don't follow it to the book. What are you talking about?
no, I don't know.
They are very intense, but they're
I
very
don't-
hypocritical.
They are. I actually don't know how to structure this. It's really hard. But what I mean is like because they don't have the conditions in Angola, Jesus is their savior is like everything. While here, since like they have the minimum conditions, they could live. They don't have those worries. I don't think religion is that strong in that like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you're saying. But that also brings up another problem in Angola. Like, there's situations where you feel like people that go to church like depend on, like, pray to God so much that like it feels like they're not even trying to get out of their
that's my problem with
situation. You know,
religion.
they're like, oh, I go to church, I'll pray to God, He'll give me something. You know, that's not how it works.
it's not.
You still have to go. You have to grind. You have to work. And keep praying to God, and eventually good things.
That's
will
not
happen.
even the worst case scenario in my head. Is like I've seen people that they bust their ass off every day, go to church, pray to God, and after it's like their life is still just shit. And they do work hard, but it's just the circumstances that they were given. And I think that's my problem.
Life is complicated,
with
bro.
religion.
But I wanted to bring something back. I forgot. What were you talking about before?
GDP per capita and gay people.
No, but yeah, in Angola, like, I don't want people to get the wrong impression. Like, it's not like you're gay, you go to Angola, you're dead. No. Well,
Yeah, we're not
Not at all.
intense as like.
Yeah, no,
we're not.
you'll be fine,
Nothing's
okay.
gonna happen to you.
Yeah.
People don't care. But it's just like you see
maybe
the
a little
comments.
side eye. From
Yeah,
side
you see the comments on posts like, this country legalized being gay, or like legalized gay marriage, and people are gonna be like, oh my god, this is the demon's work. This is blah blah's work. And it's funny because we have, like you were saying, a bunch of celebrities that are gay, and
I
these
find
people
that's-
follow them
I find that so weird because that's why I'm like, they're homophobic, but like,
to a certain extent.
yeah, like you'll be fine. Like nobody's gonna do anything, but in their mind,
Yeah,
they
they're
don't
judging
really.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're judging.
Which is weird.
It's weird. The reason I brought it up was because I saw a post on Ango Portal that said like, oh, it was an African president saying, oh, Africa has to fight against homosexuality.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of countries in Africa, I don't want to say it like that, but are still like. it's
Yeah,
still crimes.
I know they are, but I was like, bro, y'all have bigger priorities than fighting homosexuality. How about freaking corruption? How about your country starving? You know,
Yeah.
but they'll try to distract you. Talk about homosexuality.
Yeah. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. It's you were saying that you see a lot of people working super hard and they don't get anything, and he said that a lot of people just go to church and don't work, and it's crazy. Like, people rely on God so much that it seems that they forget that, like, I'm not saying he exists, he doesn't exist. You believe whatever you want to believe, but it seems like just by saying, God, please give me this, something will appear on your lap. No, like, think logically. If you still gotta work and you still gotta go after it if you want God's help.
Like, I don't mean to work hard as in your computer fucking writing emails all day, which is hard, don't get me wrong, but I see like zungueiras, like
Oh, yeah,
people that work out in the
yeah.
field every day, heat,
Yeah,
their
definitely.
children, they barely can afford their children to go to school, like, that's hard.
Yeah.
And you pray to God and you ask for all this, you're working, and like they don't see any benefit. And after you talk to a religious person and they're like, oh yeah, but maybe like they got a curse went down the family. And
Those
it's
are
like,
the people that are gonna freaking donate to church even more. Like you have
barely they're giving half of their net worth
to sustain for yourself, and you're donating half of it to church.
I don't get that.
to some pastor that is gonna.
Why do you have to
I'm kidding.
donate to
Hey, God, you know.
No, but I don't get that. Why do you have to donate to church?
It's called. Well, you don't have to donate to church. I forgot. It was dízimo.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called in English. But no, you don't have to. It doesn't have to be in money form. It's just give
1/10
of whatever you make, and it could be a good action to people. It could be donating food. It doesn't have to be to the church.
Bro, when you're in
the
church, the little kid comes with the basket to ask for money.
You look away.
You feel guilty as hell to not give money. The little kid's here.
Put a lollipop.
Next
in. Drop something in there.
Wait.
Don't have to be money.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
That was very
Welcome back to the Musketeers Podcast.